Hello, folks. Today, we will talk about why Europe is dying. You might think this is ridiculous, but things could change faster than you expect. As you know, after the war in Ukraine started, Europe sanctioned Russia and banned imports of oil and gas. However, what Europeans had never expected was those sanctions damaged their economy. We still don't know why they couldn't predict the consequences of cutting cheap energy from Russia. Germany desperately rushed to China, trying to float its economy. They might have been so naive to think the US are their friendly country to help their economy. Now Europe are starting to realize that they only have a choice to depend on the US energy and become under its huge influence. Europe has long history with Russia, and Russia is a part of European civilization. But Europeans cut ties with Russia and become a part of the US hegemony. What does this mean? The US culture is, roughly speaking, violence and the survival of the fittest. Although many Americans are Christians, their idea of Christianity may be quite different from Europe. Historically, they are Protestants. As you know, Martin Luther initiated the Protestant Reformation in Europe. The core ideology of the Protestant is to work hard and make fortune. It has been justifying capitalism. And capitalism is economical competition, which means the bigger the better. So their main goal of life is to success in their real life. Simply put, become rich by all means. They have a tendency to ignore history, so they abandon cities when economic boom is over. The life in the US is to survive through tough competition. Many Americans still assume people have to accept the result of that competition, although it is just a matter of luck to be rich in the free market system. For them, a welfare state is almost like socialism. Europe might have chosen a wrong path. Their economy could have flourished by trading with Russia. European culture has the long cultural history with Russia, but the US does not. The US has so many serious problems like mass shootings, drug abuses, homelessness, inequality, and so on. The US economy is supported by cheap and expendable labors from abroad. Its economy is hugely dependent on military activities all over the world. If the things were not favorable, the US would soon pull off military forces and turn its back to the countries they supported. So its huge wealth is created by the modern slavery and the colonial countries called allies. The US needs war to keep the economy afloat. If the NATO were abolished, the US economy could fall. Europe doesn't need NATO. Besides, there is no threat of Russia. It's propaganda to expand NATO. The war in Ukraine is a civil war in the old Soviet territory. It is nothing to do with Europe. If Europeans want peace and prosperity, the only choice is trading with Russia, period. They have to renegotiate with Russia and start trading again as they did before. That is the only solution to avoid long-term downfall of European civilization. Thank you for watching, and may peace and prosperity be with you.